Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. We got a nice few money updates here for you today. Pay attention. Here's a question that popped up on Yahoo Finance today. Yahoo Finance asked the question, should you buy AMD stock ahead of the Q2 earnings on August 5? AMD is set to release its second quarter earnings tomorrow. AMD has been on an impressive run ahead of the earnings, recently hitting a 52-week high of 182.5 on July 31st. Notably, shares of this semiconductor giant have gained 77.65% in 3 months, far outperforming the S&P 500, which has gained 11.31% in the same period. Tomorrow, AMD earnings announcement is coming. Shout out to my AMD investors. We've been hanging on, holding on, DCAing into that play. Not financial advice. Do your own research. If you're feeling froggy, go ahead, leap into some option plays. If you're feeling froggy. Job opportunities. Palantir just locked in a $10 billion contract with the United States Army. The United States Army, this was last week. They locked it in. They took a whole bunch of contracts. They jumbled them all into one contract. And now the jobs are coming in. Let's take a look at this young brother right here who explains to us the job opportunities that come from this Palantir project.
So I don't know if y'all saw or not, but Palantir got awarded a $10 billion contract with the Army. Right now, with a lot of people trying to get into tech, they're trying to be AI engineers and machine learning engineers, but there's one thing that people are overlooking, and that's basically what I do, which is being on the infrastructure side. Now, when I say infrastructure, I mean like cloud engineering, data center technicians, network engineering, things that pretty much make servers talk to one another. So not only Palantir, but all these big companies need data centers. They need places to process these huge AI workloads. That's where you come in. So just to be clear, these aren't your typical data centers. They're going to be processing really classified and sensitive information. And it needs to work efficiently in order to achieve their mission. No, I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be working on like a private cloud, but one thing I will tell you is that this system probably is going to be air-gapped. Air-gapped just means it won't be connected to the internet. They're probably going to use tools like VMware, which a lot of people who do know VMware are retiring. That means you can take advantage of that. So VMware is basically a tool that lets you create a bunch of virtual machines. I'm not going to get into the technical detail, but what I'm going to tell you is that most people who know it tend to be older people who have been in the field since like the 90s, and it's a skill set that's very needed. On top of that, they need network engineers, another very, very important skill. Because if the network don't work, ain't nothing working. I promise you. And the network engineer, he or she just can't say, "Oh, I'll fix it tomorrow." No. Imagine if you went to Amazon.com and it wasn't up, and the network engineer just said, "I'll look at it tomorrow." I think in a day, they would lose billions of dollars. So that's how important it is to be a network engineer. So here's what your next step can be. And Simone Bees talks about this a lot, and that's getting your Security Plus. But also, I'm going to give you some other ones to add on as well. You should get your CCNA, the Cisco Certified Network Associate. If you can learn how to set up networks and make them communicate efficiently, and you can learn VMware to set up virtual machines, you'll be in a good spot. A lot of people right now, especially folks in Silicon Valley, they're trying to create the new AI tool, the new startup thing. Just take advantage of the infrastructure side. That's what I've been doing for years now. Like everyone overlooks that. Everyone wants to be a big name software engineer, which is cool. I like to go in and just chill. Well, I ain't chilling every day, but I like to go in and just do something simple, take advantage of that, kick back and just relax and automate things. So look at the infra side, like take advantage of it. So if you're at home and you have a home lab, or if you don't have a home lab, figure out how to make one. But set up a home network or set up a server rack. Just play around. Set up some Linux servers. Set up a Cisco switch if you want. I think you can get a virtual one, but if not, looking to buy some hardware, it's not that pricey. You can set up a nice home lab, practice, and then when you interview, you can speak to your technical skills. That's something that a lot of these people don't do. A lot of people go get their masters in cybersecurity and they write papers. I don't know why you're writing a paper and you're supposed to be the network security engineer. No one cares about theory. Can you secure the firewall and, and set things up or not? That yeah, that's another topic for another video. But get your hands dirty, do some labs, get some experience, and then go interview, go apply. Make sure you get your certification. So get the Security Plus and the CCNA for now. Even if another one comes up, I'll make another video. But those two are pretty solid.
Data center ops, you're talking about 80 to 120K salary. Network engineers, 100 to 150K salary. Cloud architects, 130K to 200K salary. What certifications do you need? You need Security Plus, CCNA, VMware vSphere. I'm gonna drop the link to this for my young whippersnappers, my young squabblers, my YHs looking to get into a career. There you go, right there. It's Millionaire Mondays. Let's get paid. Yes, sir. There's a new IPO lookout. It's called Bullish. Let's put this up on the screen to help our boy King J out when he's doing his thing. Right here. Peter Thiel backed Bullish seeks up to 4.2 billion valuation in US IPO. IPO alert. IPO alert. Okay. This thing drops next week. We're talking about the 13th. The 13th, we got this IPO coming. As of right now, I'm not in. I'm not excited to jump into this IPO until I get more details. Once I find out the subscription rate, I'll let you know. If the subscription rate is popping, we're going to get into it. Shout out to the boosters. The boosters have been doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to the boosters. Last week, we saw a huge dip. I won't even say huge, maybe. In the markets, we saw Bitcoin take a bit of a dive, and everybody panicked. Now, if you watch my Friday night show on GNN, Gulfstream News Network, if you watch that, the Friday night recap, you would have known to expect a bit of a pullback. You would have known to go shopping for cryptos on Sunday. Okay, so here it is, the 4th, and this is Saturday, and then Sunday starts right here. It already starts bouncing back. So if you made your crypto purchase on Sunday, you're up. Bitcoin is slowly starting to bounce back, as you see the trend right there. So you can see the trend right there. It's slowly starting to come back. Yes, indeedy. Still year-to-date highs, still above the year-to-date. That may have been the pullback before the next bounce. Technically, this is a bullish signal right here. Like, if we look in right here, this is technically a bullish signal, because you get the flag, then you get the double Kasabas. There's a triple right here, but because of the job news, we might hit new all-time highs. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Not life advice. Do your own research. Shout out to King J. Thank you for the clips.